Okay, we're back again. I did a little bit of prep, but not much. I wanted you guys to be able to see it pretty much from start to finish, so I'll just continue on. There was extra from that orange, so all I did was I cut a triangle out of it and made a banner to go down at the top. That looks good. I made two little banners to go on the inside. They were just scraps again as well. Now we're going to take a moment to make the little cozy, and the inside I added that same detail so it kind of matched. So my sweet friend, that we do a lot of crafting together. Anyway, she let me borrow her texture boutique little purse thing. I know it looks silly, but it works really good. You just make a little sandwich. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to tap you there. So I have this texture, little embossing flap, I guess you could call it, because it's so thin. So I'm gonna do the inside one first. And it fits practically perfectly, which is pretty cool. And then all you do, the directions are on here. You just make your little sandwich. Make sure you have everything in the right order, and it looks good. I did it not that long ago before the other card, so yeah. So you kind of just push it in there until it kind of grabs it a little, and then you push it on through. So, sorry about a little bit of a bump and stuff. Anyway, it's funny because I haven't had to work. My husband's taken good care of me, and I shouldn't say that. Like, I take care of our house, and I homeschool my kids, and that is work. It's a lot of work. But I haven't had to work outside of the home in a really long time, and so it's kind of a new thing to me. And it's fine. I'm not scared, because I've done retail before and everything, and we just needed something to kind of just hold us up a little before. And seasonal work is perfect, because then I can commit to a good amount of time, whatever, 2 months, and hopefully that'll get us through what we need to get through financially. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. Let you guys know. Who knows? Maybe we already agreed I can't work at Michael's. He said I wouldn't make enough. I wouldn't bring it home. I would bring it all home in crafting supplies. So I can't work there, even though that is my first pick if I had to do retail. Isn't that silly? So, and Hobby Lobby. We only have one it's about 40 minutes away. It really wouldn't work for me to do it. So, or maybe it's more like half an hour, but still, it's one of those things where I'm better off getting one in my town, a retail job somehow. So yeah, we'll see. Dollar Tree is another place I think I'd really like to work. But again, it's pretty dangerous, especially when you work part-time. You're not gonna make a lot. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. What else? Yeah, like, my boys went away for their sleepover, and they were really excited, which I was glad, because they missed out that last time. for MEA. They got, because they were all sick, and so this is the first sleepover they've had in a little while, and it's very exciting. Anyway, we're splitting it this weekend. His best friends, mom and dad, have the boys tonight, and then tomorrow they're gonna come here and stay. I guess that's the plan, which is it's fine. We're open to that. All right, so now we're gonna do our stamping. I need to stamp the lid, and as you can tell, this is actually slightly different color than this one that I ran out of this cardstock, but it'll still work out, I think, just fine. So anyway, so yeah, so they did that, and then my daughter Ari, her uncle heard that she was gonna be by herself, and he's like, let me take her, I want to take her. So she's at her cousin's house tonight, and they're all away. It gives me a glimpse of my life in a few years. I was telling my husband, it is so weird, so quiet, and all the cats want to sleep in our bed with us because they don't have anyone else, no other human to keep them warm. Usually our Luna kitty, she will sleep with a boy or a girl, and she even climbs like the bunk, the top of the bunk. She'll climb the stairs, and it's not even stairs, she'll climb the ladder and get up into the top bunk. She either rooms with Seth, my middle kid, or Ariana, my sweet girl. My middle kid, he's sweet too. I love him. I love them all. I'm missing him a little bit. Miss him. All right. So I just have this little bit of foam. It just helps with your images when you do it that way. They just seem to imprint better. So looks good. What else? Yeah. So the kitties always sleep with us, and my house is super quiet. You just don't even really realize how noisy it is, I think, because you're just so used to working around it or whatever, that it's not until it's like not here, it's like gone and everything, that you're like, oh, wait a minute, it's really quiet. So, alright, I think I need to get off that, like, clean. Sorry, it's so loud. Anyway, so it's been nice. I haven't been feeling well, so we just watched a movie, and now my husband's in bed and I'm crafting the night away, which is fine. I have a lot of thinking to do, and it seems like this is one thing that helps, I think. Right. And this might be a, oh, I guess we're halfway. We'll see. Probably will be one more video outside of this. Really sorry about all. I guess it isn't horrible, but it isn't my favorite either. So let's see. Oh, I still need stuff from this one. Alright, I just don't really get. So we'll do the coffee cup, and we'll do the lid. And I'll just leave that there because I need it, but I'll do the lid first because I got the paper right here. So yeah, and the way I line these so that they actually line up good, I just let them rest on the table, and then I pick them up with my block. It seems to work out better. They fall naturally the way that they were made. And then you don't have to worry about it being straight or whatever. It's already straight. Oh, that's dangerous. We'll clean that up. There. You just wipe it off. Same up here. Not that there's a lot to mess up on this because it's such a small piece of paper anyway. Ooh, and I should be doing that on the phone, but it's okay. Okay. Still turned out okay, which is good. Alright. right, and then quick do cup. We can put these away then. And again, this needs a fall kind of on its own so that it does well. I have the card stock ready. You know, I do not know where I got this pattern paper. It was in my little basket of scraps that I had. Oh, really sorry, I can't give you the name of the line or anything, but once again, I think it's super important that we don't get stuck on it has to be all exact. I think it's really important that you kind of put your own twist on it. And I think that's the one reason why, even though there's a lot of cards out there right now with this stamp set, I still decide I want to do mine because I have my own take on it. So that's what I'm doing, and I really do. I love coffee. I love that warm drink. I get iced coffee too. I like all coffee. It's my friend. So yeah, got that. What else? I don't know if you guys are into any of the Netflix series. I'm not one for scary shows usually, okay? I'm not at all. Like, they don't pique my interest. They're not anything that I would plan on watching pretty much ever. But I started, and I think it was because I'm a child of the 80s, and I started watching Stranger Things. I did last year. I watched it when it first came out, and I was really excited by it. Okay, so we might wait to cut this one out just a little bit because you can see there's a, it's on a shiny, some of these dots are shiny, which is funny because I think all the ones in the cup are not. Oh well. Anyway, I don't want to smear it, so I'll cut the lid out first. So yes, so I started watching last season, Stranger Things, and I watched by myself. Normally, it's something scary like that, I would beg my husband to at least sit in the room with me, just because I don't like being scared, especially by myself. It's not my favorite thing. But I will tell you this. Okay, there's a lot of 80s, all kinds, like arcades that they go to, and there's just all kinds of really good 80s references in it. Just brings me back to when I grew up there. And then the story is really intriguing. And the end of the first season was a little bit sad, where I ended up watching, I wasn't feeling good most of this week, actually. And it doesn't take, like, the episodes, I think there's 9 episodes. The first series was only 8 episodes, so it's a real fairly quick watch. Anyway, I highly recommend, like, the second season, I really liked it. I really thought it was so good. Oh, alright, so I'm gonna pause you again. We will talk about Stranger Things in the next one. Bye.